Hello everyone, welcome to our video. We are Group 10 from e-commerce class at Foreign Trade University. Today we will introduce to you our summary for Chapter 6, E-commerce Marketing and Advertising. Our presentation includes 4 parts. First, we will introduce consumer online, the internet audience and consumer behavior. Second is digital commerce marketing and advertising strategy and tools. Next part is internet marketing technologies, and finally, we will talk about the cost and the benefits of online marketing communication. Now, we will move to the first part.
Our first part is consumers online, the internet audience and consumer behavior. The key for businesses to sell online is how they understand the people and their behavior. The purpose of internet traffic patterns is to find out who is online, who shops online, and why, and what do they buy. About its advantages and disadvantages. First of all, online marketing and advertising spending worldwide continues to increase by over 20% in 2016 compared to only about 1% for traditional media marketing and advertising. Secondly, mobile advertising in all formats continues to be one of the fastest growing types of digital advertising and is now the platform for over 55% of all digital advertising spending worldwide. And about its disadvantages. The search engine marketing and advertising rate of growth is slowing somewhat compared to other formats. And the ad blocking software usage increases, creating concern for both online publishers and advertisers. About the big data, online tracking produces oceans of data, challenging business analytics programs. The demographic positions of internet and e-commerce has shifted dramatically since 1995. Until 2000, the internet was dominated by single, white, young, wealthy men. Females, minorities, retirees, and low-income families have all increased their internet use in the recent years, reducing but not eliminating historical disparities in access and usage. You can see here the internet usage based on gender. Men and women roughly have the same percentage, which are 82% and 83% respectively, and the internet usage based on race, which is white account for 87% and black and Hispanics account for 84%. The internet usage based on age. We can see that the age from 12 to 24 accounts for the most percentage, while 0 to 11 of age account for 61%. The lower income users tends to use less than the higher income users. And about based on educational level, the college degree and more has more time of using internet, while the part less than high school accounts for just 66%, which is lower than college degree and more. While the digital divide has narrowed overall, it still exists along economic, education, age, and ethnic lines. Gender, income, education, age, and ethnicity also impact online behavior. The next one is the profiles of online consumers and purchasing decisions. Our question is, what consumers shop for and buy online? Online sales are classified as low ticket or high ticket. For example, the average computer order is $1,000. Books, movies, music, software, and toys are less than $100. Free shipping offered by Amazon and other large retailers. So here are the reasons why some people don't shop online. They will be afraid of the scam, information theft, inability to touch and feel the products.
In the next part, I would like to talk about the digital e-commerce marketing
and advertising strategies and tools. There are three trends of marketing from 2017 in e-com that we already studied, and now this trend is still the lead of marketing in Vietnam e-commerce market. The first one is social marketing. Social marketing involves the use of online social networks and communities to build brands and drive sales revenues. There are several kinds of social networks from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram to social apps, social games, and blogs. We cannot deny the role of social media on e-commerce, which is increasing audiences and sales, offering services directly. For instance, blogs and games will be the trend of social marketing in the future. Blogging is more personalized and also increases deep relationships and is easy to become viral. For games, it increases the interaction with customers, encourages the actions and happiness when playing games. The second trend is mobile marketing. Mobile marketing includes the use of display banner ads, rich media, video, games, email, text messaging, QR codes, and couponing. It is convenient for both sellers and customers because nowadays almost all people access the internet via mobile devices. Mobile marketing now happens also in other industries such as banking or real estate. For example, one of the most popular mobile wallet apps in Vietnam now is Momo. As we can see in this app, we can have Momo chat, Momo games like Held. They also display ads and provide QR codes for those who use the app, which is really convenient. And the last one is local marketing. Local marketing is based on the target group of customers based on their geography, psychology, behavior, and interest. The most common local marketing tool is geo-targeting using Google Maps. We can see the examples of their main strategies in 2021. They use local marketing in each district to run their marketing campaign for their e-commerce business. Quảng ngon của mình is the strategy that brings them the huge awareness of the full global communities and also huge revenues.
In the second section of Part 2, I will introduce to you about the advertising tool. The first advertising tool I mentioned here is search engine. There are two kinds of search engines. Search engine marketing, SME, refers to the use of search engines to build and sustain brands. Search engine advertising refers to the use of search engine to support direct sales to online consumers. Search engines are often thought as mostly direct sales channel focused on making sales in response to advertisement. They are used more subtly to strengthen brand awareness, drive traffic to other websites or blogs to support customer engagement, to gain deeper insight into customer perception of the brand, to support other related advertising, and to support the brand indirectly. Search engine can also provide marketers insight into marketer search patterns. While search engines have provided significant benefit to agent and customer, they also present risks and costs. Other practices that degrade the result and usefulness of search engines include link farms, content farms, and click fraud. The next advertising tool that I want to talk about is display ads. Display ads consist of 4 different kinds of ads. They are banner ad display, rich media ads, online video ads, and a sponsorship. After display ads, we have other advertising tools are email marketing, affiliate marketing, and lead generation marketing. The last advertising tool that I introduced today is viral marketing. Viral marketing is a form of social marketing that involves getting customers to pass along companies' marketing message to friends, family, and colleagues. They cost earlier to acquire and lead referred customers begin to generate profit for a company much earlier than customers acquired through other marketing methods. One of the examples for using viral marketing is marketing on TikTok by trend. TikTok is one of the biggest platforms for marketers today. Budget makeup company ELF, which stands for Eyes, Lips, Face, have basically written the book on effective viral TikTok marketing. They created a song specifically for the campaign and created a hashtag that encouraged users to post videos of their eyes, lips, and face to the song. The viral campaign became the most successful TikTok campaign of all time, with over 2.8 million videos created by users.
The following part will give you a clearer look into Hadoop and the challenge of big data. First, I want to introduce to you about big data. The term big data refers to the avalanche of digital data that creates huge data sets, often from different sources in petabyte and exabyte range. The volumes of data are so large that the traditional database management system cannot capture, store, and analyze the data in a reasonable time. Some examples of big data challenges are analyzing 8 terabytes of tweets generated by Twitter each day to improve your understanding of consumer sentiment toward your products, 100 million emails in order to place appropriate ads alongside the email message, or 500 million call details. Records to 5% of fraud and churn. The advantages of big data is it allows marketers to link huge amounts of data from a variety of different sources, which in the past they were unable to do, and mine the data for patterns of consumer behavior with the potential to provide new insights into customer behavior, financial market activity, or other phenomena. The challenge of big data is the ability to use big data. Big data is very beneficial for marketers. However, to derive business value from this data, organizations need new technologies and analytic tools capable of managing and analyzing non-traditional data along with the traditional enterprise data. A recent survey by Tidiner in 2015 found that while marketers say big data is their biggest opportunity, only 14 are confident in their use of big data. So, to handle unstructured and semi-structured data in vast quantities, as well as structured data, organizations are using Hadoop. Hadoop is an open-source software framework managed by the Apache Software Foundation for working with various big data sets. You probably use Hadoop to find the best airfare on the internet, get directions to a restaurant, search on Google, or connect with friends on Facebook. Hadoop deals with big data problem in 3 steps. First, it breaks a big data problem down into sub-problems, then distribute them among up to thousands of inexpensive computer processing nodes and combine the result into a smaller data set that is easier to analyze. So, the question is how Hadoop works. Hadoop can process large quantities of any kind of data, including structured transactional data, loosely structured data such as Facebook and Twitter feeds, complex data such as web server log files, and unstructured audio and video data. Hadoop runs on a cluster of inexpensive servers, and processors can be added or removed as needed. Companies use Hadoop to analyze very large volumes of data, as well as for a staging area for unstructured and semi-structured data before it is loaded into a data warehouse.
The most important thing about e-commerce marketing and advertising is to understand the costs and the benefits of online marketing communications. This part we will give answers to these questions: how well online advertising really works, and how to adequately measure the costs and the benefits of online advertising. In the first question, how well does online advertising work? What is the most effective kind of online advertising? How does online advertising compare to offline advertising? The issues of cross-platform attribution, which entails determining how to give proper credit to various marketing campaigns across a range of platforms that may have impacted a customer on their journey to find a purchase, further complicates things. The cost of offline advertising. Online marketing communications are more costly on a CPM, cost per thousand, basis than a traditional mass media marketing, but are more efficient in producing sales. For instance, in 2016, the average cost for 13 seconds of commercial time during a prime-time network television broadcast is about $112,000, not including the cost to produce advertisement. Now we'll give you some marketing analytics software for measuring online marketing results. Marketing analytics software is used to collect, store, analyze, and graphically present data on each of the stages in the conversion of shoppers to customers. Tell business managers how people become aware of their sites and where they come from. They can record how engaged visitors are with the site's content, measured in terms of page view and duration on site. It encourages visitors to interact with content and share experience, opinions, preferences, and behavior with their friends as well as other visitors to the site. And finally, they help managers discover customer loyalty and post-purchase behavior. So this is the end of our video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you for listening.